مزيان صافي. دابا مزيان دابا مزيان. السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم. كتير الزربة. Good. Ready? Probably turn that off, probably not have that. Okay, good. Let's start. Vámonos pues. Vámonos pues. يلا يلا بينا نبدأ. صافي. كنشوف الوقت. دابا بالزربة. C'est just that. отлично. Как твои дела? Okay, let's get started. Brand new. About to open it now. Ooh, the wrapping. Fresh out of the box. Still has the fresh smell. Hello. السلام عليكم. مساليك. كلشي بخير. كلشي مزيان. شوف. هلا. بلاتي هلاك. Wait. Okay. Should I read the instructions? I'll read the instructions just so you can follow along. This one is... Okay. Hello, Isa. Assalamu alaikum. Hello. Say hi, drop a comment. Привет. Hello, hola. Hola, ¿qué tal? Ciao. Ni hao. Merhaba, nasılsın? Okay. What's the game about? Do not look at the playing materials, cards, book, etc. yet. First, read this manual together out loud and carefully follow all of the instructions. You Muslim? I don't want to answer that. You're traveling with a tour group in Egypt. Oh, in Masr. You're traveling with a tour guide in Egypt. Your visit to the Valley of the Kings is the highlight of your vacation. No problem. Shukran. Where are you from? You find the tomb of Tutankhamun especially spellbinding. Inside, you notice that you have lost the rest of the group. As you wander through the passages, your fascination gradually turns to panic. Suddenly, you find yourselves in a mysterious burial chamber and you hear a frightening sound. The stone door closes behind you, blocking your escape. As you look around, you discover a dust-covered notebook and an ancient disc. The entire tomb seems to be covered with riddles. You will only be able to escape if you manage to solve all of the riddles in time. If not, you will be buried under the stone forever. England, Germany, and Egypt. You're from all those places? انت مصري ولا ايه؟ بتتكلم مصري ولا ايه؟ بتتكلم ألماني بتتكلم إنجليزي بالظبط كده؟ Okay, so the riddle cards, answer cards, help cards, 2 strange items, a book, decoder disc. In addition, you will need something to write with. Sorry, I don't speak Arabic, only English. Okay, no problem. You will need something to write with, ideally pencils and an eraser, 1 or more sheets of paper, and a watch, ideally a stopwatch, to keep track of the time. If you like, you can use a pair of scissors. The scissors will make the game easier, but won't be absolutely necessary. It's okay. I got some scissors, I got a pencil, I got some paper, got a pen. Game setup. Get the book and the decoder disc ready on the table. Leave the strange items in the box for now. Sort the cards into 3 piles in accordance of what is written on the backside. Riddle cards, answer cards, help cards. Okay, so we can put the disc. Here's the disc. We'll take a closer look later. Here's the disc. Here are the strange items. Leave the strange items in the box for now. Okay. Get the book and the decoder disc. Okay, this is the book. I won't look at it. That's the book. And then have the cards. So the cards are very important. Here's the box. I'll open the cards just to split up the cards. I won't actually look at them. Just to separate them into the 3 groups. Because they also have some other cards. Some other cards that aren't actually part of the game, but just for you to see. Okay. Okay, so like, do not take a closer look at the playing. Okay, I won't take a closer look. I just want to separate them. So these are the riddle cards. A, B, C, D. Put the riddle cards here. Answer cards. Answer cards here. And the help cards. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, these are the other cards that aren't actually part of the game, just like advertisements, so we can put those off to the side. Got the strange items, got the box there. Okay. Hopefully we won't be using too many of the help cards. I'm hoping. I don't want to, but we'll see. Okay, let's continue. Be sure not to look at the front sides of any of those cards yet. Check to be sure that the riddle cards and answer cards are arranged in ascending order according to their letters or numbers. Sort the help cards according to their symbols and then place them at the edge of the table. Place cards with the same symbol, one on top of another, such as the first clue card is on top of the second clue card and the letters on top of the solution card. Exception for the time symbol, there's only 1 help card. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not actually going to sort those, but I'll just double check that the answer cards are in the right order. They should be. Okay, yep, 30 answer cards. Riddle cards should be in alphabetical order. Okay, perfect. Gotta go, sorry, bye. Okay, see ya. Thanks for coming. Where is the game board? This game has no game board. You'll have to figure out for yourselves what you have to find in the game and what the rooms look like. At the beginning of the game, you'll have only the book and the decoder disc available to you. As the game continues, you will add the riddle cards, either to be found in illustrations or referred to in the text. Whenever this happens, you can pick the corresponding cards from the riddle card pile and look at them. Likewise, you can only use the strange items in the box when explicitly told that you have found them. Until then, leave them untouched in the box. Okay, no worries. If you find an illustration like this, you may immediately pull the corresponding riddle card out of the pile and look at it. Course of play. Your goal is to escape together from the burial chamber as quickly as possible, or as quickly as you can. That would definitely be easier if not for the fact that every lock in the room is secured with a riddle. During the course of the game, you'll keep finding objects that are locked with a code consisting of 3 hieroglyphs. To access them, you'll have to figure out the matching code and enter it into the decoder disc. At the edge of the disc, you will find 10 different symbols. Each symbol stands for a code to be cracked, but you'll have to figure out for yourselves which symbol belongs to which code. Be sure to pay attention to every detail. If you think you can crack a code, enter it under the corresponding symbol on the disc. Then look through the viewing window on the smallest wheel to see the number. This number indicates the number of the answer card that you are then allowed to look at. If the code is incorrect, you'll have to keep searching for a solution or switch to another riddle for the time being. If the code is correct, the answer card will tell you how to continue. Example, you have identified the solution to the riddle with the L symbol as, oh, so this one's different. These are symbols, they're not numbers. Hieroglyphs, you enter the combination under the L symbol on the decoder disc. In the little window, you can see the number of the answer card that you are then allowed to look out in the pile and look at. Is the code incorrect? If so, the answer card will tell you. In that case, simply return the card to the pile and take another look at the riddle that you failed to solve. Maybe there's something that you overlooked, or it may be that you simply don't yet have the hints that you need to solve it. Then you will have to continue someplace else. Is the code possibly correct? If so, the answer card will look like this. Where will you see the code symbols? Good question. To answer it, you'll have to take a close look at the pictures in the book or on the riddle cards. All possible locked objects can be found in those places. All of those objects are marked with the symbol. Our example involves the sarcophagus with the L symbol on it. To continue with the example scenario, next you take a look at the answer card. Pictured next to the sarcophagus on the card, you will see that you should now retrieve answer card 12 from the pile. Is the code really correct? If so, the answer card will tell you how to improve or how to continue. You will find one or more riddle cards which you will be allowed to pull from the pile and look at immediately. Is the code actually incorrect? Well, in that case, you must have made a mistake. You'll have to think about it some more and come up with a different answer. Important. Whether wrong or right, return all answer cards to the answer card pile. All codes can be solved logically. You shouldn't just try all possible combinations on the disc. Need some help? Of course, the game can provide you assistance if you get stuck. For each code, there are 3 help cards that can be recognized by the symbol on the backside. In addition to giving you initial useful clue, each first clue help card also tells you which riddle cards you must have found in order to be able to solve the corresponding riddle. The second clue help cards will give you somewhat more concrete assistance in finding a solution to the corresponding riddles. The solution help cards provide the solution to the riddle. Important, always take the help cards for a specific riddle card or riddle in the book. These riddles are usually identified with a symbol, matching a symbol on the decoder disc. It won't help you to use help cards if you have not found a riddle with a corresponding symbol. Have a little patience. Some of the riddles can only be solved with the help of several riddle cards. You won't always have all of them available to you right away. Sometimes you will first have to grapple with other riddles to get more cards. But don't be shy about using help cards if you get stuck. Once you have used them, place them on a discard pile. Additional playing materials. In addition to the materials contained in the box, you will need a pencil and paper for taking notes. You also need a watch or stopwatch. Important, you can write on, fold, or tear the materials. All of this is allowed and sometimes even required. You can only play the game once, after which you will know the riddles and won't need the game materials any longer. If you like, you can also use scissors to cut the materials rather than tearing them. When does the game end? The game ends when you have solved the last riddle and escaped from the burial chamber. A card will tell you that. Start a stopwatch or check the time at the beginning of the game so you know how long you needed. You can look at the table on the next page to see how well you did. When calculating the number of help cards used, only the ones that gave you new hints or solutions should be counted. If a help card only had something that you knew anyway, do not include it in the calculation. So this gives you kind of a rating. So if you do it in less than 60 minutes without using any help cards, 10 stars. If you do it less than 90 minutes with no help cards, 9 stars. Less than 2 hours, 8 stars. More than 2 hours, 7 stars. And then as you use more help cards, the number of stars goes down, also in accordance to the time. But this doesn't say anything about the number of players, so I'm just playing it on my own right now. One final tip: any game, but that part isn't really important. It's more just kind of enjoying the process, playing the game. But last time I did get 7 stars because I didn't use any help cards, but I did it in over 4 hours. So this is like, if it's more than 2 hours, it doesn't really matter if you do it in 2.5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. But I'm hoping not to use any help cards. But I don't think I'm going to be finishing the game in one session because it gets very intense mentally, at least when it's just one person. One final tip: any game materials that you successfully use to help solve the riddle should be set aside, but not put away. You might need some materials again, but this way you will be able to keep track of the materials more easily and won't get them mixed up. For several of the riddles, the only things that you will need are the illustrations of the rooms. The game begins. What are you waiting for? Start the stopwatch and get out of the burial chamber before it's too late. Now you're allowed to look through the entire book and begin solving the riddles. If anything is unclear, don't be shy about looking something up in the manual during the game. Okay? All right, this is the instruction book, so we'll just put that to the side here. We have the book, we have the discs, we have the decoder disc, we have the 3 piles of cards, we have the riddle cards, the answer cards, and the help cards. We have my brain, we have some water. We have you guys. All right, start the timer. Let's go. Okay, wait. Okay, ready? Start. Notes of Dr. Ford. 2 connect, 2 to 2, stick to the rules. Okay. For 5 days, I've been trying to find a way out of this burial chamber. Hopeless. I can't go any further. My supplies are running low. If something does not happen soon, this will become my burial chamber too. I made notes in this book about everything that I was able to find. What might I have overlooked? The ancient Egyptians and chocolate ice cream were always my greatest passions. That they could become my doom is something I never would have imagined possible. Presumably, whoever is reading this book will be in a similar predicament to the one I'm in now. If only I'd listened to the advice of the locals. Hurry, or the burial chamber will close its gates forever. That's what they said, but I didn't want to listen. Dr. H. Ford. Okay, so that's just this first page. If you want to enter through this door, you must follow these lines of instructions. Look for the numbers hidden in the picture of my burial chamber on page 10, and don't let the writing on this page lead you astray. Keep your eyes focused on what's important. Always be careful not to overlook anything. Some numbers are extremely difficult to see. Only with careful observation can you be sure to find these very sought-after numbers and thus discover the correct solution for this riddle. Okay, so this page has some interesting stuff. It has some hieroglyphs at the top. The writings has some interesting formatting. So some letters are bolded. So I think that's gonna give us a clue if I can put those together. This has the square. So my time isn't that important because I'm going to be kind of explaining things as well as I go. So it's not the same if I'm just like doing it by myself. This has the square symbol and it has a word Tutankhamun's game, but it says flip this. There's also a line here, so I think I'll probably have to fold this, I think. But it also says, look for the numbers hidden in the picture of my burial chamber on page 10. So there are a ton of pages, but I think that's only for, those are going to be for other ones. So I can look at those after. Oh, wow, cool. This is going to be so cool. Wow. Oh, Cleopatra's game. 10. Okay, so this looks like this, so I need to look at this. It's going to be, here, you can take a look. Take a screenshot if you want. Okay, now I'm going to start. Suma, oh, yo, what did I miss? I'm just starting. Fucked bad. Now we're gonna do the game together. You missed it. You gotta watch from the beginning, but I just started. I literally just started. So now I need to look at this picture on page 10, look for some clues, look for some numbers, look for some interesting stuff. Okay. So riddle card M. Oh no. Wait. Okay, so riddle card M. Page 10. Oh, this has different symbols. Okay. This has a sarcophagus, which has the symbol L. This has this part, which has the square, which is the one I'm working on now. And this has numbers. This has hieroglyphs. But then the first page also has hieroglyphs. Oh no, that's a different. Oh, wait. So this has two different symbols, but this picture probably has more. Line. Oh, this is going to be challenging. Okay, let's try to decode this first, because this has in the text there's a line here, and there's also this arrow, so I think you have to fold it. This side has this square, so I think this is connected to this puzzle. This symbol is these hieroglyphs, so it's probably connected to that symbol. So I'm not sure where it actually separates, if this line is just a fold or like, but there's also a green line on the other page, but I'm just gonna try to put these letters together to see if it means anything. These lines, E, N, I, S, R, T, H, H, O, N, E, O, F, U, R, E, T, I, H, A, G. That doesn't really mean anything. And then enter. N, N, T, hone, one. One of your thing. Okay. Some numbers are extremely difficult to see. SXI, so that could be 6. SXI, WOT, VSENE. Okay, I got it. Look. Some numbers are extremely difficult to see. Only with careful observation can you be sure to find these very sought after numbers and thus discover the correct solution to this riddle. Okay, I already got it, because the letters, is it mirrored? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, no, sorry, not that one. This one, no, that's no video. I don't know. Can you read this? Is this mirrored, or is it, can you actually see it? Okay, so I got it. It's XXT, that's 6. It's the numbers spelt out, but not in the right order. WOT is 2. What is 2, because 2WO. VSENE, that's 7. So 627. Discover this riddle, so I think that's probably the code actually for this one. So let me see. Oh, this one is way more complicated because instead of having numbers on this, they're hieroglyphs. So I need to map the symbols to the, you know what? 9, 10, okay. So on this side, there's these symbols. I think these ones actually represent the digits. So it doesn't go to 10, it starts from 0 to 9. So I think it goes from, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can try that. But this, I still think this has to fold somehow. And oh, I got it. Okay. Yeah, the same thing for the top. So it's E-N-I-N is 9, but it's just spelled, it's not spelled backwards, it's just mixed up. Hi, Drikan Alim, hey. Okay, so this number is 9. R-T-E-E-H, that's 3. O, okay, that's easy. O-N-E, that's 1. O-F-U-R, that's 4. E-T-I-G, E-T-I-G, that's 8. E-T-H-I-G, that's 8. Okay, so I have the code. The first code is 93148, second 627. Now we need to see how that, but okay, so now you have to look at the numbers hidden in the picture of my burial chamber on page 10, and don't let the writing on this page lead you astray. Keep your eyes focused on what's important. Always be careful not to overlook anything. Okay, so page 10. And fix it. You want the picture? Sure, I can. Can you screenshot it? Or fix it? I can't screenshot it. I can only put it here. Oh, actually, I forgot there's the M card, so I can probably look at the M card as well. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. And there's some writing at the bottom. Take a screenshot. I don't have, the best setup would be to have like a camera or a setup above, so then you can look down on what I'm doing. But then I wouldn't be able to see the comments. I need to try to find these numbers somehow. I think I can look at riddle card M because this has an M. Imagine what happens if... okay. This is a card. Is it mirrored or can you actually see? Imagine if what happens this. So this I gotta use. This is the symbol. So this is the puzzle. This green line actually maps to this. I'm pretty sure because you see this green line here, and that's probably either a window or a mirror. So if you look at this, imagine what happens if. Imagine OU1. Imagine what happens. But this is a different symbol. This is for the sarcophagus, so that's not actually the one I'm trying to solve right now. So actually, you know what? First, I'll just try the code that I have, the 3, but I can't because I don't know the numbers. I need to find the mapping of the symbols and the numbers. So I'll try what I said first. And there are other pages. I'm going to look at the other pages as well. These ones are harder because there's no set order. You can look at everything. So I'm going to do the first, the bottom 3, which has the square. And if that's 6, 2, 7, 6, so 2 is like the person. I'll do it somewhere else. I'll write out the mappings of the actual symbols. So, but for now, I'll just do, but this is a different thing. This is a different code. Let me see. I think they say something about the codes. Okay. The number indicates the number on the answer card. Okay. Your goal is to escape. That would definitely be easier if not for the fact that every lock in the room is secured with a riddle. During the course of the game, you'll keep finding objects that are locked in with a code consisting of 3 hieroglyphs. To access them, you will have to figure out the matching code and enter it into the decoder disk. Little window. So it's the 3 hieroglyphs. I feel like that is the code. So 6. Okay, so the bell going down. 62012. The person with arms up. 2 and then 7. Bell going down. The beetle. Okay, let's try. I don't know. We can try. This is number 12. Alexia Kawa. Hello. Hello. 12. You tell me if it says X. You tell me if it says an X or bad. What does it say? Oh, X. No, that's wrong. Okay. So it's not that. So it's not that. I can try the same code, but for the other symbol. I'll just try it. No, actually, that doesn't matter. No, wait. Yeah, because changing that doesn't actually change the number here. Did you fold the instruction paper you showed us? No, but I don't know if it's actually meant to like this. Oh. Yes, you got it. It's one or the other. Oh, what did I say? I said, look, you fold it this way, and then the numbers on this side map to these symbols, that was my theory, that these are the codes, and that's what I did. That's 0, starting at 0, going to 9. Yes, you fold this, get this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I already knew that, though. I already knew that. And so I got this 6. Okay, so then I don't have to do the math. But then, see, perfect. You're right. See, look, this, fold, symbol, easy, fold it this way. Now we're cooking. Okay. So then we can see like 6. But I already had that code, so I had it right here. Wait, actually. Wait. So this symbol actually doesn't exist. This symbol at the bottom for this puzzle, this like shape, that's actually not one of the symbols here. So on this page, it's the square. So I probably have to do something with the numbers. But there's 2 sets of numbers. So if you want to enter through this door, you must look at these lines of instructions. Look for the numbers hidden in the picture of my burial chamber on page 10, and don't let the writing on this page lead you astray. On page 10. So I don't know if it's actually this page 10 or some other page. Let's go. Maybe the follow page will complete the one behind. Too bad I gotta go. No. لا. مستحيل. لا. بلش تمشي. So I need to, wow, now you can see it clearly. You gotta look at this page, page 10. So I think there's different symbols. There's this L symbol, and then there's this square symbol. So the square symbol is the one we're working on now. So somehow there, I think there's some numbers. Okay, so there's some stuff up here. A lot of hieroglyphs. This is something else. I'm gonna look a bit more. I speak Arabic. I'm Libyan. Oh, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Zayek. When will you be back? انت يرجع يا سوما. امتى يرجع سام. Imagine what? Under. O-O-C. O-U-C. O-U-C. O-U-C under the line. O-U-C. O-U-C. What's this? I'm quite late. It's an escape game. If you go back to the start, you can see me explaining the game. Basically, series of riddles and puzzles that you have to solve to escape. I'm on the first one right now. Tuhumant's burial chamber. This also has an ice cream cone. Oh, so there's 3 things there. I'm gonna look at some other stuff first. See if there's anything else we can do. Fire sarcophagus. Riddle's my favorite. Hope I wrap my stuff up and bounce back real quick. Okay. It's a great game. I don't want to miss it. Okay, sure. See you in a bit. Nefertiti's game. Nefertiti's game. Riddle's my favorite. And puzzles. Cleopatra's game. D before B. A after C. C switches with D. B before A. From left to right. Okay, so this has a C and a U, but I don't know. Connect 2 to 2, stick to the rules. Sometimes there's some hidden stuff in the box. I'll try this one. What happens if, imagine, what happens if C-U-O, O-U-C, what happens if, oh, you see something, okay. Oh, this is what this. Ah. Like the fire or something, maybe? I'm gonna just take a picture of this, of the code, of the mapping, so then I can have that easily from this phone. Now I have that. That should help us with this. Okay. So this box, it goes 7, 2 to 2, 7. So what's 2? 2 is the arm. Connect 2 to 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. I don't even know if the other stuff is necessary, but I'll just do it here. Bird flying 9, 2, boat 4, Cleopatra 8, fish 0, I 5, going down 6, nothing, 3, bird 1, this 6, this 9, 2. Okay, then it's 0, 0, 1, 1, 9, 3, 4, I is 5, 8, 8, 9, flying beetle 3. Okay, so we have something like this. Doesn't really make sense, but it says connect 2 to 2. Connect 2 to 2. Stick to the rules. Stick to. Connect 2 to 2. Okay, so I don't really know what that means. Okay, these are the numbers. But what? This is another page with, these are numbers, obviously. Represent numbers, but I don't know how to. The boat, where's the boat? Ah, that looks like 3 boats, so that looks like a 4. Yep, this one is definitely challenging. If you want to enter through this door, you must follow these lines of instructions. I need to go now. Sorry. See ya. Okay. See ya. Salama. Oh. No, that's just the 7. Oh. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. Okay, I think. Oh. Ooh. Oh. That's tough. Oh my goodness. Okay, need to take a break. Been staring at this for a while. I really don't want to use any of the hint cards. Okay, gonna take a break for now. Continue another time. Maybe today, maybe another day. Maybe some time to think about it. But we'll see you later. See you later. Bye-bye.